Alex, what I've come to learn in these past couple days is sometimes you can find enjoyment even out of the most mediocre of things in the right context, in the right mood, when you've been put into the right mind frame. So about 2 weeks ago, a YouTuber from my distant past who I don't think I've watched in like 12 years, named Chugga Conroy, who I still like follow and know what he's doing. I've just never gotten around to watching his videos like in a very, very long time. And he announced his new Let's Play as Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. So I've been watching that. And obviously we've been doing a Nuzlocke of Heart Gold and Soul Silver too, which got me in a Gen 4 mood. So I also started watching Chugga Conroy's old Let's Play that I've never seen of Pokemon Platinum, which got me in a Sinnoh mood. So under that context, I don't like gaming in front of my computer, is what I've found out. I'll do it for like content, but when I'm just chilling and gaming, like it's really unideal. Like I had been playing Emerald a little bit on my computer, just casually, all as part of my quest to beat every Pokemon game that I've never beaten, because I have not beaten Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald technically. I've gotten the closest you could possibly get, pretty much, but it was a Nuzlocke, and I lost at like the last member of the Elite Four. So I've technically never beaten Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. So I started playing Emerald for a while, but I just didn't like sitting in front of my computer for long periods of time. And my laptop has been wonky with the HDMI for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, so I haven't been able to cast it. So I was like, I want to play on my TV. I'm thinking about Sinnoh and Gen 4. You know what? There is another game on my list that I have yet to beat that I do need to get to, and it's a little game I like to call Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which is famous for being mid as fuck. And I mean, it's not necessarily wrong, but just being in the mood to go back to Sinnoh on a convenient in a convenient way on my television. I think the soundtrack is an improvement. Like I like the orchestral soundtrack. And it is just Diamond and Pearl when you boil it down. Like it's disappointing in what it could be, but just when I've been in the mood to play Sinnoh again, it has been scratching the itch, and I'm having a good time. I just caught a Skorupi. I'm gonna use a Drapion. I've never used a Drapion before. I've also never used a Licky Licky before, and I have one of those. I found a Lickitung in the underground, and now it is a Licky Licky. And I've been having a good time. I've got 4 badges, 3 days in. Probably beat the thing in like a week if I'm actually motivated, and I'm in the right patterns to do so. It's been a good time, despite the fact that it's bad because it could be so much better if Game Freak wasn't stupid. But I'm still enjoying it.
Speaking of going back to older gen, well, not really. This one's not really old, but speaking of going back to gens we haven't played in a while, uh, back in Alola.
Oh shit! I would call that old. 10 years old as of this year. So
That's crazy. That's
I
Sun and
know.
Moon came out 10 years ago.
Yeah, fucking 2016, the end of 2016. So we still got a little bit before it's actually been 10 years, but we're in the right year for it.
What's my fucking team?
Wait, you've just been playing Alola casually?
No, Penguin and I were gonna go do a Nuzlocke together because we gave up on our one Nuzlocke that we were doing a while back.
What,
The
the Scarlet and
Scarvio.
Violet one? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we like gave up on it necessarily, more so just like kind of forgot about it. I still have the like all the info and points and stuff that we had. But
You could just say with it. We all know this was a replacement for our run.
well,
You can
no,
you
it
can you don't have to
was.
be shy about it.
It was. I didn't want to be the one to say it. So, right now my team, I Penguin gave up on the E33 nicknaming, and she's doing Hawaiian words, right? So I'm doing E33.
Jesus Christ.
My team's a little scuffed. It's not great. I've got Minoko, oh, you don't know who Minoko is. Minoko, I got a Makuhita, I got, why can't I think of these Pokemon's name? Drifloon, Makuhita, Alolan, Grimer, Rowlet. I have Mael the Pichu. That's a rough one because I fucking hate friendship in the older games. And we were in 10 Carrot Hill, right? And apparently you can get Rockruff and like literally any other Pokemon besides this one, which has a 10% chance. I got a fucking Spinda.
Yeah.
I also have a Delibird somewhere too. The Delabird's in the box, so. But it's not bad.
No.
I had one death already, by the way. It was the only Pokemon that didn't get an E33 name. So, that's the problem. That's where it died. It was a Wingull. Apparently, when you face Hau on Route 3, his Pikachu's got Electro Ball, so.
I mean, if it didn't have Electro Ball, it was going to have Thunder Shock. I don't know why you had a Wingull out in front of it.
My team was like almost wiped there. Sun and Moon is hard.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was down to red.
You're doing regular Sun and Moon, right?
Not Ultra Sun, no.
Okay, yeah, good. Because, yeah, Sun and Moon themselves are hard. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are a whole nother fucking...
But we're on to Akala Island now. So.
Cool.
Wasn't really to replace you, but it kind of was to replace you because of our Nuzlocke. We're doing Heart Gold, Soul Silver, by the way.
Yep.
I mean, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll wipe and the game will be over like the other two that we've done. I do want to start one with just you and me.
You do?
Once this one dies.
Okay. It sounds like that might already be the case from what you've told me on air, along with what you've told me off air.
You got to talk to Penguin about that. I told you. I'm willing to continue, but I don't know what Penguin wants to do. So, how was your how are your holidays? How's your Christmas and New Year's, buddy? Oh, welcome to Detour Your Head, everybody. Welcome to the new year. Oh, yeah.
We never did that, did we? Hey,
no, everybody. Welcome to the new year. We're back.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions, Alex? Because I don't. I don't have any goals. Do you
stop
have any
being
goals?
Fat. Lose weight
Stop
for my
being
sister's
fat.
Wedding.
That's a good one. That's a noble one.
It's not really a resolution, but this is the year I cut my hair as well.
You fucker.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be gone before you come back.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can't look at Alex's short hair, so we're gonna become an audio show once he does that. I hope everybody understands.
It's not gonna become an audio show. I've put too much effort into my background.
Well, you'd rather quit the show than it be audio? Because that would be the...
That's a really retarded reason to end a show like this.
Maybe I'm shy and I don't want to be on camera anymore, and I'm just using this as an excuse. So
if I see you, if that's true, if I see you on camera on any of your streams or anywhere else, I'm gonna murder you. How about that?
Okay. Okay.
God, I love Starbucks coffee. It's great. Anyway, what'd you do? How was your long Christmas? Well, maybe long Christmas. I don't know. My Christmas break was long. Felt like a kid
I mean,
again, having an
I'm
actual
on an
break.
indefinite break right now, so
I'm talking Christmas though.
I mean, yeah, there wasn't really eventful. I went to my mom's like ex-boyfriend's family's house and we had lasagna and exchanged gifts. It's a weird situation. Don't worry about it. But hung out with some dogs. There's some dogs there. That was cool.
What kind of dogs?
I don't know breeds, but they were very cute dogs. I only know like the big breeds, and they weren't any of the big breeds.
Oh fuck. Yeah. So
They were little dogs. Well, it was like a little tiny dog. He might have had some Shih Tzu in him, but I don't think that was all he is. And then there was just like a kind of medium-sized dog who I could not identify, but it was like black and beige. It was cute.
you gotta breed up on your dog breeds.
I do need to learn my dog lore so I can better identify dogs.
Why is like my fucking Alolan Raichu back here doing like Naruto posing back there, where like his head is in darkness? I don't know. I got a new shelf, so that's cool. It now matches my nightstand and my desk. I plan on doing the same with my dresser because that thing is heavy as shit, and I don't want to. I want once it's out of this apartment, I don't ever want to see it again.
Eh.
Dude, that thing is made of like a whole tree, like an entire tree, and then just painted blue, and it doesn't match the rest of the room. So I got like one year left in this apartment before I go find somewhere else.
Exciting stuff.
My Christmas was okay. Thanks for asking.
I might have asked if you gave me a fucking minute. How was your Christmas, Alex?
It was good. Um, I worked Monday, Tuesday, half day Wednesday. Uh, came home, showered, and then went to mass for Christmas Eve. Uh, Christmas Day, we went over to my cousin's house. Yeah, cousin's house. We didn't even open presents in the morning, which was like really fucked. We went straight there to open their presents with them for brunch, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why are we putting ours on hold for them? I don't know. It was really weird Christmas morning. But it was literally, we woke up and everybody just started getting ready to leave, and we just went and did Christmas, like we just did breakfast and slash brunch with them, and then we came home at like 1:30, grabbed all the presents from down in the basement where mom and dad store them, and then just put them all under the tree and did Christmas at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was really like unnerving. I hated it. It was like it was still enjoyable to like watch people open presents and stuff. It was just really weird that we were doing it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Usually like you do Christmas in the morning, but
Yeah, it is weird.
why was I muted?
I don't know.
Could you hear everything I was saying?
Yeah, no, you were only muted for like a second.
That's so fucking weird. I just looked over and saw I was muted. I was focused on OBS was picking everything up. Huh.
Yeah, dummy. Don't mute
Fucking
yourself.
Discord,
Silly.
man. I fucking hate Discord. Discord's awful.
Discord is whatever. I don't want to say it's awful because it's literally my entire life. So that would be ungrateful.
I'm trying to think of what I got.
I didn't get shit. I got a lottery ticket that I still have not scratched that is still in my mom's car, and some honey buns
You
and
didn't get shit. You didn't get
a
anything
little
for
bag of
Christmas?
pecans. Yeah,
What?
and the DLC that you bought me, of course, your Christmas present, which I quite
Oh yeah,
appreciate.
so I forget who it
Yeah.
was, and they're like, "Why don't you just send $30 to him?" I'm like, "No, he's fat. He'll spend it on food immediately. He needs." If I say I'm gonna buy him the DLC, I'm not giving him money. I'll buy him the DLC. You get the DLC. You don't get the money for the DLC. It's not how this works.
Understandable.
I'm assuming you haven't touched the DLC, right?
Not yet, but I definitely will. I'm working on. I might like genuinely 100% ZA, and like I'm still kind of working on stuff in the
Oh
city,
yeah,
like side quests and stuff, and
100% the base
Pokedex.
game.
So,
Don't bother with the DLC. The DLC pissed
oh,
me
why is
off.
that?
I'm done with the DLC.
Did you finish the main quest at least?
Yeah, I finished the main DLC story. I was doing post game shit. Post game shit's fucking stupid.
What's so stupid? What's wrong?
So in order to get Rotom, so like for Pokedex completion, right? In order to get
Yeah.
Rotom, Baxcalibur, and who's the other one? Oh, and Gimme Ghoul. You have to do 5-star wild areas. Little hyperspace pockets pop up all around the map with like 1 to 4 stars. You do a special scan for a 5-star one, right?
Okay.
That 5-star is 100% random. I reset for like a week and a half straight and got nothing. None of the ones I was looking for. Nothing. I got 2 legendaries, and that's it. But I still did not have. I had to go, in order to get the Frigibax line, I had to go to Reddit and hope that someone would trade me one.
You went on Reddit for a trade?
Okay. So those 5
That's how
stars.
down bad you were for this fucking Pokemon?
So you know how you go do research points and you can use that to rank up in the main story, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to do that for each special scan, each 5-star scan that you do. You have to go get 25,000 points. And then you can do a special scan, which only opens a random 5-star, which could be literally anything.
Interesting.
Riley, it is such a grind fest to the point where I literally will not touch this game anymore. I don't care. I think the only thing that I'll hop back on to do is go get the Baxcaliburite and go see if I can get Zeraora. But other than that, I'm not hunting down the Swords of Justice trio. I'm not hunting down Latios and Latios. I don't care. This game is stupid and this game is dumb and I'm not playing it anymore.
Wow.
It's literally like I don't want to play it because it's pissing me off. It's literally like the grindiest fucking Pokemon has ever been.
I don't believe you on that one.
When you get to where I'm at and you're trying to get Gimme Ghoul and like it keeps hitting the battle 5-star instead of the go catch Pokemon 5-star like 4 times in a row, you'll probably get pissed.
Probably.
So that's what I'm experiencing. I did this for like 4 days straight, Riley. So that game's done, I'm pretty sure. I got like a month. I got 2 months before Pocopia comes out. So
Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna play Pocopia. I don't think it's gonna be my thing.
I mean, it's a Pokemon game. I want to see what's going on. It's
Fair
also like
enough.
Animal Crossing. I had fun with Animal
Yeah,
Crossing.
I don't really like Animal Crossing, so or at least I've never really gotten into it.
Back in
So
2020, I had fun with Animal Crossing.
yeah, you were one of the fucking Crossing bandwagon people during
Oh
the
yeah, 100%.
pandemic.
It was the first
Yeah.
and last one I'll ever play.
Wow, you're not even gonna play the next one when we get the new Animal Crossing?
What, on the Switch 4?
You don't think they'll do one for the Switch too?
No.
You really don't? After how successful it was the first time, you don't think they're gonna do another one?
It wasn't successful because it's an Animal Crossing game. It was successful because of when they released it.
It was successful because of when they released it, but it built up enough street cred that I think they'd want to make a sequel more soon than they did
I
before.
guarantee you that Animal Crossing was only popular because it got released like
I
around the start of
believe
COVID
you.
in 2020.
I 100% agree with you, but what I'm saying is because that happened, I think there is still some residual brand recognition that will make future Animal Crossings do better than Animal Crossing has done historically.
I don't think we're getting one anytime soon, though. That's also what I'm saying because they just went and put another free update out for New Horizons.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, like a month or so ago. They're like, "Yeah, here's another free update."
I did not know they
Even
did
though we said we were never
Horizon
touching this
stuff.
game ever again.
They said that?
Yeah, they said they weren't going to update the Animal Crossing game anymore after the one, and then they just went out and put a small update out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be surprised. Probably not anytime soon, but I'd be surprised if within the Switch 2's lifespan, we did not see a new Animal Crossing game. Because the only console that has ever not had one is the Wii U. Like the GameCube had the 64 had one in Japan, the GameCube had one, the Wii had one, and the Switch had one. It's only one time out of the like four that they've skipped a console. So I think we'll get one for the Switch too.
It just doesn't like maybe with 2020's help. Maybe after like the 2020 epidemic, it brought new light to Animal Crossing. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it did such gangbusters that I'm sure
You know what I
making
feel
a new
bad
one
for?
became more of a priority.
I feel bad for Mario Kart World. Like this was supposed to be like the game of the Switch 2 and it was like so hyped to get it, and then Sonic Racing came out with Hatsune Miku. Kirby Air Riders came out like relatively like within like 9 months later, and now
You know,
Mario
I
Kart
think
World is
Mario Kart
basically just thrown to the wind at this point.
I think Mario Kart being the big launch title was kind of a goof. Like maybe, I guess because multiplayer is important to them, so I understand why they would do it the way they did it. But like the game they had in their early lineup that would have been a gangbuster for console sales was Bonanza, right? Like it should have been Donkey Kong Bonanza. More people would have had more positive things to say if the launch title was Donkey Kong
I
Bonanza
mean, it kind of
versus
was though.
I mean, yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza came out in like a month, but that's what I'm saying. It should have been Mario Kart World comes out in like a month, and Bonanza came out with launch because then I think people would have been more satisfied. Because Mario Kart World is a series that everyone already likes with a bunch of divisive changes. Whereas Donkey Kong is kind of like you can do whatever you want to Donkey Kong, and people are just kind of tired of what Donkey Kong has been doing, so they'll take anything. And they made like a fucking generational 3D platformer that rivals Mario Odyssey. It's like, yeah, if that was the launch title, I think the Switch 2 would have had a more favorable public review on launch, but it didn't really matter. It still sold fucking a million thousand consoles, so.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Like, the way I justified buying a Switch 2 pretty much close to launch was, well, the original Switch lasted me 7 years. So I bought I bought the old Switch when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out back in 2018.
You beat me a little bit. I bought it when Sword and Shield came out.
But like, rumor is that the next all future games are going to be Switch 2 now. So I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
well,
yeah.
like,
I think they said they're pretty much done with Switch 1 games after this like lineup we already know about.
well, Kirby is only Switch 2.
Yeah, the Kirby's on the Switch 2. There's a few more games that are Switch 1. Like I think Pokopia is coming to the Switch 1. I know that
I don't think
uh
Pokopia would be a Switch 1 game.
I think it's coming to both, but maybe I'm wrong. I know that
If it does,
uh
can you not, Nintendo, can you not in the games file name the game Nintendo Switch 2 edition, please? Just put it on the box. That's all people need, is just put it on the box. I don't need my friends knowing that I went and purchased it when I'm playing Legends ZA, right? Because when you're playing Legends ZA on the Switch 2 version, all your friends can see Legends ZA, Nintendo Switch 2 version. And I'm like, that's not necessary.
what do you mean? What are you talking about? What would be the problem with that?
Well, because when you play the Switch 1 version, it doesn't say Nintendo Switch version. It just says you're playing Legends ZA.
Okay, why does that matter?
It's like a vanity thing. It's dumb.
Who cares?
I do.
Why do you care?
I don't know. It's weird.
It is vanity. You get to feel cool because you're rich and you have a Nintendo Switch too.
I don't know. I wish I would have hopped on the Sonic Racing, but it's for the Switch 1. I don't really want to buy a
I
Switch
bought.
1 game now.
Well, they have a. Well, wait. You can buy Switch 1 games on your Switch 2.
Yeah, no, I just don't want to buy a Switch 1 game
Wait, why?
because I'm in the Switch 2 era. You just buy Switch 2 games now.
That's completely retarded. There's a reason why it's backwards compatible.
Yeah, but I don't have anybody to play with. I'm not going to go play by myself.
Does it not have crossplay?
I don't know. Nintendo's like abysmal for cross-plat.
No, they're pretty good. They're fine.
Fortnite doesn't count.
Fortnite does count. The multiplat they did Minecraft. Like multiplat was Nintendo. Nintendo and Xbox did it first. It was PlayStation that fucking jerked around and still doesn't like it. Nintendo's always been cool about it. But a lot of games just don't have crossplay. It might not. Because I bought it for the PlayStation 5, but I have not played it. So I can play with you if there's cross platform.
I don't know if it's cross-plat or not.
I bought that
I
in
guess it is.
Nicktoons. Oh, it is. Shit.
Uh,
I bought that in Nicktoons Dice of Destiny on the same day. That one I played, but only for like 2 hours.
what? What game did you buy?
The new Nicktoons Dungeons and Dragons game. You don't know about that? They've after so long. They used to make Nicktoons crossover games all the time, and it stopped like 13 years ago. But then this year or last year, I guess, they made Nicktoons: The Dice of Destiny, which is a Dungeons and Dragons Nicktoons RPG. And it's really cute and fun and inspired, but I'm just bad at committing to playing games, so I've only played it for a couple hours.
I need a new game to play. Oh, I guess I do have one other update. So
Oh shit.
in a past episode, I've been meaning to bring this up for like months now, probably.
Okay.
In a past episode, I shit on a very beloved short series that's like ADHD centered. I don't know if you
Okay.
remember.
No.
You know the Gen Z show Smiling Friends that I like completely
Oh,
shit all over for
oh.
like 20 minutes?
Wait, you shit on Smiling Friends? I don't even remember this.
Yeah, I shit all over Smiling Friends. I gave it like 3
That's
episodes and said it was
crazy.
the absolute worst piece of media I've ever consumed.
How do I not remember this? Because that's the worst take I've ever heard you have.
Yeah, it was like I'm surprised that you don't remember that. That was like very controversial. Anyway, I'm rewatching all of Smiling Friends again.
That's great.
It's entertaining. It's good. I think the first few episodes didn't do it justice. I should have watched the whole thing.
How
But
far are you into it now?
I've finished it. I've watched all 3 seasons already.
Oh, great.
I'm rewatching all 3 seasons. I'm skipping a
Oh,
couple
oh.
episodes cuz I'm like, that one didn't really like that one wasn't really as good as this one. Let's go watch this one.
I haven't watched a lot of Smiling Friends. I need to sit down and do. I actually, even when you hated it, I've seen less than you, because I like it. I like all the clips I've seen, but the only episode I've seen fully is the first one. Like, I really need to dive into Smiling Friends. I think part of me resents it in the back of my mind because the fact that it's being made means that Zach Hadel is on Oni plays less. So I think that upsets me. But I just need to hunker down and get into some Smiling Friends.
It's good. You want to know what changed my mind?
What changed your mind?
Fucking goddamn TikTok changed my mind.
Of
TikTok
course.
kept sending me Smiling Friends clips, and I would watch them, and I'm like, oh, that was kind of entertaining. And then eventually, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go watch it now. Then
That's what these platforms fucking do. Like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels. I'm always scrolling and they're always incepting me into a new TV show. And it's worked on me a couple times. I usually don't hard commit to the show, but I'll get a season or two in. Like, yeah, I got incepted into Young Sheldon, watched like the first season. I'll probably pick that one back up at some point. I got incepted into Modern Family, watched like 2 seasons of that. They're really trying to incept me into the middle. I haven't fallen for it yet,
the middle
but
is good. The
is
middle,
it?
the middle is good. When me, when the whole family was still like at mom and dad's, we would eat dinner and watch the middle together right after dinner. So the middle is good. It's a good show.
Okay, okay.
There's a few
I'll keep that
episodes
in
where it's
mind.
like a lot of episodes are better than others, obviously, but
Yeah, I mean, any like family sitcom, you're gonna have that.
I don't know. I thought it was I
American Housewife, they're trying to incept me into really hard.
so you know what I just started recently.
What'd you
So a
start?
while back, when I was watching the Dick show. Dick and Johnny were talking about Severance and ruined the end of season 1, beginning of season 2 for me.
Heh.
I forgot about what they said, so I started Severance, and now I'm on season 2. It's really good.
Okay.
Severance, From, and Silo are like the best shows I've seen so far, at
I
least
picked
as of
Malcolm in the Middle back
late.
up recently. I really need to finish Better Call Saul. That's one that I don't know why. I think in my mind I'm just like in the back of my mind in my subconscious I'm putting it off because I don't want the Breaking Bad universe to be over. and as long as I have not finished Better Call Saul, then it's not over.
That's how I feel about The Walking Dead, though. Like, me and Gage sat down and watched season 1 through 11, and then season 12 came out, or like 1 through 10. The last season came out, and I never watched it because I don't want it to end, and I'll probably never watch it because it's not as good as it used to be. The first 4
You see,
seasons
I
are
know Better Call
fantastic.
Saul is good and gets even like I think its final season is actually one of its highest rated. So I do need to finish it.
But what else I've been doing? Oh, Christmas, yeah. I don't know. I got some cool things. Nothing like super noteworthy that I can think of right off the bat. But it was fun. The day after Christmas is like big family day. So we all go and do something. Last year the office Christmas party for work was at this like shuffleboard place.
Okay.
So I was like, this is pretty cool. So we went and did shuffleboard last year, and I suggested we do it again this year because it's like a fun family thing. I'm still really fucking bad at shuffleboard, by the way. If you come up, we can go. It's cool. It's like a cool little place, kind of like that one where we went with Gingy last year.
Where did we go with Gingy last year?
That
Oh
arcade
yeah, yeah, that
place.
was cool. Yeah, that was awesome.
It's set up very similarly, except there's no games or anything like that, and it's just shuffleboard. But shuffleboard is cool. I always thought it was like an old people thing, but it's not.
That is
I
cool.
went 0-3 in shuffleboard this year.
Rest in peace.
Other than that, we didn't really do much else. We kind of just hung out, played games, shit like that. Uh, and then I got home Sunday after Christmas, watched the Browns beat the Steelers, and everybody. So like the Browns are notorious for being a bad football team, right? Like just like
Sure.
a bit, they're just notorious for being abysmally bad. So they're like 3-12 this year, like really bad. And we're going up against the Steelers last week. If the Steelers win, they're automatically going to the playoffs. The Browns beat the Steelers, and for the past few like the for the past week, my entire like all of my social media feeds have been filled with Browns fans acting like they won the fucking Super Bowl.
That's great.
Oh, it's fantastic. We beat the Steelers. Like of the 4 teams that we beat, one of them was the Steelers, and they're like really their record's like 9-6. But one of our defensive players, Miles Garrett, is 1 sack away from getting the all-time sack record in a single season. I think it's like 22 and a half is the record for however like I think the record is 22 and a half sacks in a single season. Miles Garrett is at 22. So he needs one more, and I think Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers were too focused on Miles Garrett, and that cost him the game because they don't want him getting the record. But the offensive line for the Bengals this week is actually fucking terrible. So hopefully Miles Garrett can go fucking go sack Joe Burrow and get the thing. That's why I got Cleveland Browns on today. But yeah, my whole feed has been filled with Browns fans acting like they won the Super Bowl, and it's really fucking funny because we're 4-12
We
right now.
did
So,
something.
oh, we finally
Wow.
did something. The funniest part is the reason it was such a big game is because the Ravens beat the Packers last week, which means now the Steelers and the Ravens are going to be playing against each other this week to see who gets into the playoffs, and we basically gave the Ravens a chance.
Damn, I need to stop muting myself. God damn it.
And if the Ravens win, the Steelers are out of the playoffs.
Oh wow.
They were basically shoe in for getting into the playoffs, but they lost to the fucking Browns.
That's hilarious.
Your boys up in New England are doing really well this year.
I heard. I'm surprised. This is the first time I've heard anything positive about them since Brady left fucking 10 years ago.
Fucking yeah, they're doing really well. I wouldn't be surprised if they made it to the Super Bowl. I think it's gonna be them and the Broncos.
I hope so. That'd be a big moment for us, for my community. You know, we haven't got to care about football in a long time because
I
the
know,
Patriots have done literally nothing since Tom Brady left.
or Bill Belichick, right?
Yeah.
Because that pretty much went
I mean, did the
hand in
Patriots do
hand.
well? Because like Belichick was only like a year or two later, but did they even do well the 1 or 2 years they still had Belichick and not Brady? I don't think so.
I can't remember. So probably not.
Yeah.
But the Broncos are really good this year too. Who Another team that's really really good are the I know you're a Pats fan, but since you're down in Florida, I don't know if you give a shit about the Jaguars or Jacksonville Jaguars or not, but
I didn't even know that was a real team. I knew about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. I did not know about the Jacksonville Jaguars.
yeah, Jacksonville is doing really well. The Bucks are I'm pretty sure the Bucks are out of the playoffs this year. No Baker.
Jacksonville never struck me as an important enough city to have a football team. That's interesting.
Ohio has two football teams, bro. What are you talking about? Anybody can get a football team if you've got billions of dollars. Hell, the
Fair
Browns are
enough.
getting a brand new stadium in 2029.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to get a new stadium, but they're going to.
Yeah, what are they gonna do with a fucking stadium? Fucking lose more games? Wow.
Well, I mean, it's also to bring like soccer to Cleveland, concerts, stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be a dome. It's gonna be a dome, so like fully enclosed, so you can have a whole bunch of other shit happening in the city.
So when is the Super Bowl? Did it already happen, or is it happening soon?
Have
Or
Homie, we're not even done with the regular season yet.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I've already people keep talking about the fucking Super Bowl. When does that happen? Like what time of the year?
Early February.
Okay, okay. So we're getting somewhat close
Yeah,
because
this
people
is
are
this
already
is the
fucking
last.
babbling about it.
Today's the last game of the regular season. Then, uh, sometime either next week or the following week starts the playoffs, and that's like 4 weeks.
You see, I know almost nothing about football and almost never watch it. That's why I said like I haven't watched football in so long because the only time I'd watch football is when the Patriots go to the Super Bowl. I would watch the Super Bowl. So I haven't watched football in like 10 years when I used to watch it every year.
What's their record this year? But yeah, the Patriots are 13-3 this year.
Okay, I mean maybe they'll go to the Super Bowl and I'll finally watch football again.
It was something else I was gonna bring up today.
I know what I want to bring up. We were talking about Christmas. One of the things that happened was at my mother's ex-boyfriend's house was his brother was having problems with his laptop, and he had me look at his laptop for him to see if I could figure out what was wrong with it. And Alex, for the first time in my life, as a Windows user, I had a Windows 7 computer for many, many years, and by the time I upgraded, it was Windows 10. I have never encountered Windows 8 until I looked at this laptop. I wanted to fucking kill myself immediately. Oh my god. How did anybody ever use Windows 8 for any? That's probably why I've never heard anybody talk about it. They must have gotten 10 out pretty quick cuz 8 sucks.
So
Windows 8
was
is so
Windows 8,
bad.
just to refresh my memory here, Windows 8 was the one that got rid of the desktop in exchange for just apps everywhere, right?
Yeah, like a weird menu, like they're trying to like do like Xbox in a weird way, like an
Oh, that's
Xbox-ish
right.
UI, and it's really annoying.
I forgot about that era. That was awful.
Yeah, it took me like a half hour to find the settings menu to change the Wi-Fi connection, because I'm like, what the fuck is all of this shit? Where is it? I just couldn't find it.
That was awful. It was great for finding games though.
Yeah, I'm sure that might have been the one thing it was good for.
It was great having that when senior year, when they're like, "Yeah, you can bring your own laptop to school now. We're going to go 1-to-1."
You're just playing like Dark Souls in class.
No, I was just playing Minecraft in the back.
Fair enough.
It's probably why I didn't do too well, but oh well, I don't care. That's why I'm glad I got out of school before COVID, because if I was still in school and COVID hit, I probably would have just quit.
That would have been funny.
They're like, "Yeah, I don't need a high school degree. We're good. I'm fine."
Well, yeah, my senior year was during COVID, and well, the thing about that is actually they just let you pass, as it turns out. So it would have been a mistake to quit, because I failed all my online classes, and then overnight I hadn't failed them, and I was given a diploma.
That's still wild.
I know. I had to, because like I'd never heard anybody else talk about that. You'd think that'd be like bigger news, that they just give me past a bunch of kids that didn't deserve to pass. So I wonder if like someone was in my corner specifically, just because it feels like more people will be talking about it if this happened to everyone.
Hmm. Maybe they felt bad for the poor little retard kid.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, because I don't know who controls the grades, but like all the people, all the higher ups did like me in particular. Like the principal loved me. He was my dog. So maybe there I did have a friend upstairs.
I don't think it was God. I don't think God was helping you.
Yeah, God did it. God changed my grades.
Um, am I adding at that? Well, I'll save that for another episode.
If you want to talk about the wheel, this is the most relevant thing in the Detour Head universe is the wheel. What are you adding to the wheel?
The Die Hard one.
Yeah.
You know, you have to watch the movie Die Hard and then watch it now, right?
Yes,
You have to do both.
I'm aware.
Okay. I've seen Die Hard. I could watch just the musical. Let me add that to the wheel while I'm thinking.
What did we land at Pokemon Live, right? Is that the next one we're doing?
Besides Angry Video Game Nerd.
Well, yeah, that's not a musical though. That's just a movie. So yeah, we're doing Angry Video Game Nerd probably next week, and then we return to the musicals with Pokemon Live. And I think it's gonna mostly be musicals all the way down, because I'm really hankering to force Alex to watch that High School Musical show.
So I waited till after the holidays to tell you about
Yeah,
this because
yeah.
I found it right before we did the Christmas episode.
Oh
And
shit.
yeah, right before we did the last episode. But I've been saving it. Where is it?
Okay.
Is it under movies? No. Yeah, it's a movie. High School Musical, the musical, the holiday special.
Yes. Oh, we should have done that. That would
Yeah,
have
I
been a good.
purposefully waited until afterwards.
I didn't even think about it. Well, I guess the argument against that would be like there is like shit in the show that it spoils.
Yeah,
Like
but like
so
I feel like that comes after the series though. I don't know where
no,
chronologically.
it's between season 1 and season 2 is the Christmas special.
So once we finish season 1 on the wheel,
But
then
you
I
don't
guess
get to delay season 2 with just the Christmas special. Fuck you.
well no, it depends on where we hit it though. If we hit season 1, then if we hit, let's say we hit season 1 in October of this year or fucking June of this year and you get real fucking lucky with the wheel, then
Yeah.
either Christmas in July or Christmas 26, we have to do the thing before we do season 2.
We'll see what happens.
I'm just saying. There's
Because
a
if I get,
lot on
I'm
the
just saying,
wheel.
if I get really lucky, or if I get not lucky in that where it's like either we're doing it in like March, then I'm gonna have a problem, or we're doing it in like August, I'm gonna have a problem.
And then don't forget,
We'll see what happens.
you got to try and come up here and for the Great Gatsby musical.
We'll see what happens. We're about 5 months out from that, and right now I am unemployed and broke. So we'll see how that shakes out.
I mean,
There's 5 months. A lot can change, but at the same time, it's not an insane amount of time.
it's only January.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, did I even tell you what I was doing at my job or what happened?
I don't even know what your job was.
Yeah. So I got a new job like a week or two ago. And I can't say what I was selling, but I can say that it was a door-to-door sales job. And so I was there for a few days. What I immediately realized was that I just like could not handle all the 6 hours of walking on shittily paved low income Florida neighborhood streets for fucking 6 hours a day. Just was not gonna work for me as a 400-pound man. My feet could not handle it. I tried to push through. What was the saving grace? What got me through for as long as I did get through is because I never worked more than one day in a row because of all the holiday hours. So like I went in on Monday for orientation, and then Tuesday was my real first day, and then Wednesday and Thursday were Christmas Eve and Christmas, so I didn't have to go. Then I went on Friday, and then I didn't have to go in the weekend, and I went in on Monday. And Monday is when I was faced with having to work the whole week in a row. Essentially, I still got the one day off for New Year's, but other than that, I was gonna have to work the whole week, including Saturday. I had to come on Saturday, and I went out again, and 2 hours in, my feet were already ready to fall off, and I'm like, I cannot do this multiple days in a row. It's not gonna happen. I
I'm
gotta
surprised
quit.
they hired you, to be honest.
Well, because I'm so fat.
Well, yeah, but it's like a walking job, so like I'm surprised
Yeah,
they were like they took a chance on someone like you.
they did take a chance on me, and it did not work out. I happened to be. It was actually kind of nice because we happened to be near my grandma's old neighborhood. And originally I had intended to go like duck at her house because I know where the key is and we haven't sold it yet. And try to get a friend to pick me up. But then I was like, I guess my aunt and uncle still live here. I haven't seen them in like 2 years, but I'm fairly certain they still live here. I wonder if they're home. And I decided to give a knock on the door, and they were very happy to see me. They fed me dinner, and it was nice. It was nice to have family take me in with open arms and be happy to see me. It doesn't happen much for me nowadays, so so it was nice. And my uncle took me home, and that was my nice end to my last day at that job. And now I'm unemployed. and I've been putting in job applications. We'll see what happens.
You got to get a work from home kind of job.
That's the hope.
There was something else I wanted to bring up on the show this week, and I can't, for the life of me, can't remember what it was.
Is it how you hate me and want me to die?
No,
I'm
not yet.
kidding.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You still have use for me currently.
Yeah, I haven't found a replacement yet, so.
True. Penguin doesn't have time.
Penguin hates podcasts.
That's true.
Dude, I swear I'm being haunted by some shit. Like, not like metaphorically haunted, like by my past or whatever, but like, you're ever just like
Actually
sitting.
haunted by ghosts?
Yeah, probably.
Inspectors?
I don't know what the fuck this
Okay.
thing is, but I constantly see something out of the corner of my eye and I turn and it's fucking gone, dude. This has been happening for like 3 months now. And I've been trying to ignore it, but maybe I should just talk about it because like I'm seeing shit and like I don't know what the fuck it is. That's why I looked over at the fucking door because I thought I saw something. I was like, what the fuck is that? It always
Sounds
happens
very
whenever I'm
spooky
like
and
at my
scary.
desk and I'm like, and I see something out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, what is that? And it's gone and it's not there. And I'm like, I swear to God, don't fucking haunt me in my own fucking apartment. Don't do this shit to me. I can't do.
Ooh, it's a scary ghost.
I've told the ghost story. I've told the ghost stories about the Akron house on here.
Yeah.
At least twice, and I'm not gonna do it again. But like, I fucking hate ghosts. I'm terrified of ghosts. But at the same time, I'm intrigued because like it's that unknown factor of like I want to know what it is. But like this motherfucker's always just out of view, and I turn my head and he's gone, and I don't know what the fuck it is. It's really fucking bothersome.
That does sound quite bothersome.
Did you do
Fuck, what was I
anything?
gonna say?
Oh, well, I mean, I do have one thing to say before we end the show, but that's
Hold on. Let me trying to think of what I was about to say, and then you said something and I forgot what it was. I don't remember. What were you gonna say?
oh, I mean, we're almost there. I can talk about the thing I told you that I finally got done.
Oh yes. We had a big announcement, folks.
Big announcement. 6 months in the making. Well, 6 months in the waiting, I should say. It only took like 4 hours to make, but you know. I thought about doing something similar next time you come up here. Maybe not as grandiose, but
Yeah, I definitely want to do like video projects like when I'm up there. Like this is a good first one, but like yeah,
I mean,
definitely
I have a
something we
whole
can.
fucking Google Doc for us to where you can put your fucking little ideas in there. You just choose not to.
I don't have little ideas.
Your big grandiose idea. I don't know. I have a Google Doc that you can put them in there, or you can just text me your ideas when you think of them. There's
Yeah, I'm not
also.
saying I have a bunch of ideas that I haven't expressed. I'm saying generally that is a
I'm just
goal.
telling you. There's also, if you don't want to text me or do that, there's an ideas tab under Detour ahead on the in the Discord channel
I
too.
know you really want me to contribute to this Google Doc you've made. So badly. You're always like, you could put this in the Google Doc, you know. I got this Google Doc here.
I'm just saying that whenever you have an idea, it would be best to put it down and not save it for the show. Write it down and then we can talk about it.
Fair.
Because, like, say you have an idea right after the show and we don't talk for a week, you could lose that idea forever.
True. Usually when I have an idea, I just text you about it.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that's an option too. Anyway, the liquor video that Riley and I did when Riley was here back in like fucking June or July of last year.
Yep, July. It was July of last year, so
Yeah, it's done. Ish. It's the file is named final product right now, all right?
it could be done. But Alex is like, maybe I want to do other silly stuff and put
I
it
have
off
like
longer.
2 small ideas that I'm going to sit on for a bit. The the liquor video will be out within a month before February. Guaranteed. It's here on air. It'll be out before February.
I wish you would post it on Freedom Day.
Jan 6.
Yes.
I need a title, and there's like 1 or 2 other things that I might want to do. But they're not like big grandiose ideas. But I was thinking next time you come up, now that I have this big fancy shelf, we can rate things now too.
That's true. I guess we didn't rate anything, did we? We
No,
just kind of.
we did ratings, but like now that I have a shelf, we can put things on, like we can physically put things on the shelf and rate them. Top tier, bottom tier.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's another thing we can use to, I don't know. The only thing that I had to I couldn't figure out was that shelf idea I had for the liquor video. I had to throw that to the wind. There was no way that was getting done.
Really? That doesn't seem like it would be that hard. What was the idea?
As we go through the liquor, they all go up on a shelf. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I threw that to the wind.
What were you aiming for? Because it seems like all you would have to do there would just be like have 12 different versions of a Canva file. I guess 26 different versions of a Canva file, and display them throughout the video.
Yeah, but I have to edit. I have to go and make each one of those. That would have cost me like another 3 hours. The way it is
Yeah,
now is
I guess it would have taken some time, but it wouldn't have been that unattainable.
yeah, but the way it is now is I'm happy with the way it is now. So it'll be
Fair
out
enough.
by the end of the month. I also have to put out I just recently, for some reason it got relegated to a folder that's not supposed to have videos in it. That Pokemon we would take in a fight, Generation 2 video we did like
That never came out.
No, because it got relegated to some fucking random file that I've never heard of before. I was
That's
cleaning up
strange.
files on my desktop and I was looking through like folders and shit and I found it and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, did this ever get posted? And I checked my YouTube channel and it didn't get posted. So stay tuned for that, I guess. I don't know. I forgot about that fucking video too.
Exciting new content.
But the liquor video is done. The liquor video is done. I've had people bothering me for like 6 months about this shit. But
Yeah,
I
you
woke
went
up
around like bragging about how cool it was, and then you didn't put it out for 6 months.
well because I had to go fucking edit it. It was an actual project. That shit took me 14 hours from start to finish. It's ridiculous. I don't have 14 hours. There was no way I was doing that shit after a work day. It had to be on a perfect storm. It really just had to be on a day where I woke up and I was like, Riley's busy, Penguin's busy, family's busy. I hate all of the games that I own. So let's go do this.
Or Riley is busy could be replaced with I hate Riley right now because I was not busy. Alex just didn't want to talk to me.
I mean, yeah, but you know.
I'm never gonna be busy again. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be poor. I'm gonna die.
You have the house money coming at some point.
That's true, but probably not for a while.
Just go get your real estate license and sell it yourself.
That'd be funny.
That way you can take commission on top of your 25%.
Let's go.
Anyway, liquor video
Echo
is
video.
that's another fun thing we could do. I don't know how
Yeah.
well it will translate to a actual video,
Okay.
but see who can put together a Lego set faster.
I've never done Legos in my life. That would
What?
be.
Oh, you're the retard kind of autism. I love building things. That's why I have a brand new shelf.
I'm the play video games autism, okay? Like I never really was into toys once I got my video games when I was like 5.
Oh yeah, same. But like I know Legos would be
I
very
had Legos as a
dangerous.
kid, but I never had Legos set. Like I never really built anything with Legos. I just had like those big fat Legos that I would just stack
Oh,
and
Duplos?
unstack. No, they had big fat I think they were just
No,
Legos.
those
They
are
had that, didn't
Duplos. Those
they?
are for retarded children.
Maybe they were Duplos, but I no, they were like default fucking like rainbow brick Legos. I think they were Legos, but I know there exists just Legos. There's Lego sets, and then there's just fucking Lego blocks, and I had the
Retard
blocks.
blocks.
Yes, but
Like
they
with
were
the
Lego
numbers and
branded.
letters on them that you can stack
No, 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 no numbers and
for
letters.
autistic
Just
children, for nonverbal kids.
yes, exactly.
All right. Liquor videos coming out in a month. Less than.
Yay!
Finally. God, that could. You know that original file is 35 gigabytes big? The raw
Jesus.
the raw unedited file was 35 gigabytes big.
What is it now? You didn't slash the banter too hard, did you? I feel like we talked that out enough that
No. So I didn't like cut for content or try and get down to size or anything. The biggest editing I did, which is the cum jar.
oh yeah, well you just removed any mention or reference to the cum jar.
Yes. That's the biggest editing thing that I did. That took forever. That's why it took
You
forever.
could have just left it in and put. I feel like if I were you, I would have left it in, and then the video would have just ended with like the Always Sunny theme song with like white text on black that says Riley was too much of a pussy to drink for the cum jar.
It's better the way it is now. I think had we actually went through with the cum jar and didn't put it in the fridge overnight, it would have been good. So like I would have left it in, but I think it's just like one of those like it's a distraction to the rest of the video now that there's no conclusion. So, unfortunately, that's like really the only thing that I cut out. There were a few points where it was just me and Crow talking because you went and cleaned the glasses that I forgot to pause the shit for. That wasn't really great.
Man, that's the only time Crow has ever been useful or entertaining was that video. It's
Holy
weird.
shit, dude! Crow saved my ass when it came to doing the fucking trivia for like when I'm editing, because they sent like right afterward. When I went to go edit this shit, I found it. They sent me all of the trivia questions and answers and everything.
Yeah, she's a legend in this one instance, and never otherwise.
So that really helped out. But all right, everybody. Kind of a regroup episode after the holidays. So next week is Angry Video Game Nerd, the movie, right?
Yep.
If I find the motivation to watch it.
Oh, you're hitting me with that. You're turning my own techniques back on me.
Yeah, I've got like negative interest in this movie. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
did you ever end up listening to the good soundtrack to JC Superstar or no?
I have not yet, but I will. I genuinely will. I
Okay.
just haven't gotten around to
You
it.
should do it for Angry Video Game Nerd, so we can talk about that a little bit. So you can tell me how
Okay.
much of a retard I am for not suggesting that at the beginning of JC Superstar episode.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, like we needed something to watch. We weren't just gonna review an album, so I understand why you would do it that way. But I wonder if the 2000 movie is better. That's my question.
I don't know. I'm not gonna watch the 2000 version unless you're like, yeah, we should do a whole episode on this, and I'm like, I don't think we should, but
Yeah, I'll go and watch the 2000 version if I like it. I'm like, yeah, we have to do an episode on this so I can tell you how stupid you were for not doing this in the first place.
okay. Um, linktr.ee/COLCHU.
And link tr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe, RIELY Cinematic Universe. And make sure you're subscribed to the Turning Point GSA YouTube channel for bi weekly episodes of the Trans Fat Experience.
All right, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.